everybody, I hope you're okay today. On my last video I said that I'm going to show you my studio, which is in my small room upstairs, and move down to my garage and now is my art studio. The videos I did is actually on my TikTok, so I'm going to turn my mobile around and show you the videos on the TikToks, and then I'm going to show you around the room now, what it looks like, because it's changed again from what it shows on the TikToks. Yes, you can see all dream catchers and unicorns or things behind me, but I will show you that on my video after the ones on the TikToks. So let's get started. So as you can see, this is a small room where I started with my art studio. Well, I didn't start my art first. I was making some jewellery and sorting out healing stones things. And of course, it's rubbish, it's all a mess at the moment because I have already took one of my metal units downstairs already. So it's half in the middle, so it does look a bit messy. But as I play, you'll see. And it is a small room. So there's all the jewellery and things I use. This is my old TV table. I use is all rubbish, everything at the bottom. I bet I've got so many things. There's paint, more paint at the bottom. Then I'm moving on from my hall. It is. Downstairs to my garage. Or art studio now called. And that is another metal unit. These are actually supposed to be the ones that you use in the garage, so I can't find absolutely anything to put all my art and paint on. Most of them are like bookshelves, things like that, and it's just not enough room. It needs to be really wide, long, whichever you want to call it, and it's perfect. It's got enough room and it's easy to put together. Total simple. These are ones, that's the first one I did, and then there's another one. I'm not keen on that one, and this one's really nice. You can put in a bathroom. Here's a corner table on another unit, and then these ones here that I've got all my pencils, drawing pencils in, as you can see. As when it was lockdown, I just started drawing because you couldn't do anything or go anywhere, so that's what I started doing, was drawing. And of course, you still got lots of rubbish everywhere. And then that was my table. I had my laptop on. That I was doing lots of different courses on there as well, as it was lockdown. So that was one video. This is what the room looks like now. Tidy. Nothing in it yet. That is. Clean room. And this is what the room looks like when I've got absolutely everything downstairs in it. As you can see, or both of the units with all the paint and everything. That as well is a metal table that's supposed to, it will be in a garage. It's huge, nice and big. There's my TV table. That was the first TV table I had when I was out renting a house. And it's the same on there that we saw before. Now I will show you a video of what it looks like after I've done everything. So as you can see, I'll show you what the room looks like in the end. Just pause. As you can see, I've got the metal table there with all my art and bits and bobs under there. This has got my jewellery that was there, just quickly went past. This is all my paint. This is my corner table. It's got all my art and bits and bobs in it, and all my pencils. It's in the way, it needs to go. There's my art again, and this is all my jewellery. The jewellery I did on there is what I started with in the first place. The jewellery that I was making, I started doing that when I was pregnant. Of course, made lots of them was just beads first. I made one for my mum for her birthday. She was working the NHS at that point, so one of her friends saw it and she said, could I one make for her? So I did, and of course it paid, and I think it went on to some other people as well. Then after, when I had my little boy, I started making more, and then with my mum we started doing craft fairs, and that craft fairs carried on for about 2 years, and we did sell good ones, quite good ones. A few. You can't say you sell loads on the day, because craft fairs you've got loads of things there. People just look at it, walk past, and that's it. But we did do good for it. But eventually we thought, or I thought, we need a room as a shop. So eventually we did find one, but it was quite far away. So it's like a 45 minutes drive. Sorry, not walk. I've got to walk. It'll be hours. Drive to and back. The shop was doing good. The first day we opened, oh my God, it was packed. There's loads of people in there. My aunt and uncle came and surprised me because I didn't know they was coming. Yeah, it was packed, really, really busy, and we did a really good sell. We stayed there for about, say, 2 years, but in that point I was starting to get a bit bored, how you could put it, because we wasn't doing 100% really. You get people walk in and walk out, and that's really most what you do. In that process, while I was there, I started going on to making the jewellery into like do you want to call it, I don't want to call it healing stones, but jewellery with like I could say pearls, clear quartz, necklaces like that. I can show you a picture of one of them that I have made. And then I also started then wanting to sell healing stones. So I made a special table selling healing stones, unicorns, angels, and I also started doing cards, which are not like reading cards, but they're like crystal healing stones. Crystal healing cards. So when I get a customer come in, they have a look around it, and I just wait for a few minutes, and I'll come over and talk to them and say, right, do you want to have a go at the cards? One customers that came in didn't believe a word of that at all. Like, nah, that's crap. Don't believe it at all. So I said, right, come on and try your cards. So he did. I got the cards out, and they picked a card. The card would have, I don't know, it would have been, I think that person picked Tiger's Eye. So, and for the Tiger's Eye tells you a tiny little bit about it. So I give them the Crystal Bible. They sat there and looked at the Crystal Bible, and everything they read on there is true about them. So they were pretty much shocked, to be honest, but that is what I was like. So I carried on, I did some courses, crystal healing, diploma that was, and I got an A. Then I did Reiki with I did level 1, level 2, so I did Reiki, and then so I started that course was carrying on, and at this point we wanted to move because it's getting too far. So we managed to find a place now where I lived in the village. So in that point, when we moved to there, I said, right, I want to do my Reiki, and I did an Indian head massage course as well, and I wanted to do them in that room, so we had enough room. So I got a bed, a chair bed sort of thing, so I can do them on there. I got a few customers and worked as well with the Reiki, and of course pay, of course, and I have my healing stones on there as well. On the Reiki is, and not many people know what Reiki is, so I'll explain what Reiki is. Reiki is you lay down on the chair bed, whichever you want to, you'll be flat, and I heal you. So when I heal somebody once, I go around to your head, your eyes, your ear. Oh, hang on a minute. Head, ears, eyes, your chest, your heart, your tummy, your knees, and your feet. And one lady I did, start again. When you are hot, I put my hands on you like this, on your head and on these places, and on your arms, sorry. And if I feel hot on you, then you're in pain. There's something there must be. So I stay on your arm until it goes cold, which means I've healed it. One person I did that, I went cold and it's become hot again. So I stayed a bit longer until it goes cold. So one lady that I did, I didn't feel any heat on this person, but when I'd finish her healing, the Reiki, what I'm actually supposed to do when I finish that is clear myself. So do this the whole round around my body. Now, as a silly person, I actually forgot to do that. So when I was walking around Morrison's with one of my friends, I was in absolute agony, toothache, like wisdom toothache. I had no wisdom teeth. So I know very well I got that pain from them. Oh my goodness, because if anybody's got toothache, you take painkillers, don't you? And it'll go away. That wouldn't. So I had that teeth pain for quite a while, and it took a while to get rid of it. So I must remember to clear it out. In that place, the room we had in my village, I only lasted for a year. I was starting to get a bit fed up, to be honest. I wasn't earning anything with the Reiki Indian head massage. There wasn't many people coming for it because it's not all the sort of popular sort of thing. So excuse me, I wasn't earning enough for that, and because I've done making the jewellery for, counting up, that was nearly six years, that was. I thought to myself, no, I'm going to stop. I don't want to do it anymore. So, like I say, I'll stop that. And I didn't do the Reiki or anything else, like going to anybody else's places. And the other reason for that as well is I can't pronounce this very well, I got diagnosed with fibromyalgia, which is absolutely painful. So when I was doing the Reiki, and of course you're doing the Reiki, I'm standing up for nearly about an hour or so long. My feet and my knees and my hands, because I have to keep them still, were in a lot of pain. So I had to stop. I couldn't do it anymore. So that was pretty much it, really. So I stopped doing that jewellery. I stopped doing the Reiki and Indian head massage because I've got fibromyalgia. It's pretty painful. And in that point as well, I had terrible pain between either a headache one day, back another day, knee one day. And I was in absolute agony. Painkillers don't do anything. You've got to get strong painkillers, like from your doctors, which do work. My fibromyalgia is a lot better than it was before, because I was that point as well on anxiety and depression for sort of particular reasons. I can't really explain why. So that didn't really help. But I'm not that anymore. No more anxiety, no more depression. The fibro is a lot. I don't get headaches, I don't get stomach pain, I don't get any pain like that. My only thing I get is if I'm standing up for a long time, like doing my art, by the time I finish that, my feet and my knees in absolutely pain, and my back hurts a bit. So, and of course fibro as well, you get tired with. At that point, I've had enough. So I thought, right, that's it, I'm done now. I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning, so I've got my kid going to school, secondary school now. So by that point, by lunchtime, I'm shattered. So I think, right, I've had enough. I'm sitting down on the sofa having a break, and by that point, I nearly fell asleep. So, and then I've got to be up at 3:30. Coffee, wake me up, be ready for my son, come home. Of course, his snack, and then because it's homework time, and dinner time, night time, which I'm an early bed time, early bird. I go to bed early anyway. So that's pretty much about that sort of thing. So I will go back onto my the TikTok video. So like I say, all these here, there's all the healing stones that are down there that I sell, and I put them on to make jewellery. I also did these ones as well. They're selling ones. All that now is upstairs in my spare room. I'm not doing that anymore because it hurts my hands to make them. So I'll carry on with the video when it moves over. There's my art. That is what I put my tablet on, that to record. That I can't move it over now. That was what I put my tablet on to record. I had it on the floor first, but you couldn't. It needs to be higher. I couldn't make it any higher than that. So in a minute, I will show you where it is now. And a lot of bits and bobs at the bottom. All sorts of bits and bobs. There's puppy pads. Over here is my printer on my old TV table. Folders all under there. These are all folders in there. We're doing my courses that I did. And this unit shelf, I'm not quite sure what to call that bit. These are my dream catchers, my teddies, and of course my crystals. And like I said to you, I'll just pause it. Like as I told you, all the healing, the crystal healing that I courses that I did, and my Reiki and Indian head massage, and all things like that. That's what I've got loads of these things. There's my books and my folders all down there, and I collect a lot of my teddies, old teddies, country, or old ones. I've got a nice light on there. This one, and there's another one as well, and I've won that on the arcades when I went on holiday. Arcades on holiday, I'm terrible. So this is what the room looks like now. For the start of it is I have 2 metal tables. As you can see, I've got a big canvas. I need my paint on one side and then be able to wipe on the other side. I use bottles now, not plastic cups, because I can save the paint. It's a lot easier. You've got to mix it, of course, with water and paint, and they can be saved for a long time. And the plastic cups, you can't. If you've used half of your paint, and then you're going to use it again in a couple of days, the paint would have gone dry, so you've wasted your paint. Here I've got some other bits and bobs on here. This one I can put my paint on and spread it out with it, or there's lots of other ideas you can use it for. This has got my water bottle, my balloon, my straw, it's a swipe one, towel, dirty one, gloves, and dish wipes and sorts of other bits and bobs that I'm going to try with my paint at one point. This was the jewellery table. I have bits, these have been moved over because I didn't have enough room on there. This is my paint that I've got. This is what I use for varnish my art. There's all my old plastic cups. This is little paint that I don't use that for my art that I do now. These are the ones that I use, big ones. I've got some more little ones there. These are the bottles here that are already there and prepared. These are the paints that have already half been used, and these are new ones that are full. There's my 2 canvases that I've got left there, and here it's still got jewellery bits on here that need to go upstairs, and this here is a jewellery necklace, that I made, and that is rose quartz, and it's got a space, it's got there's silver little beads in the middle of it. They don't mean anything. Here I've got the corner table, but it's in the way and it's got to go. So you can see, here's got a picture. It's my mum here, and she passed away in 2022. It's COVID, that was. She's there watching me what I'm doing. These are all my pencils and everything, or bits and bobs. But like I said, this has got to go. It's in the way. I've got lots of other bits under here as well. More things. And there's oh god, there's just so many things in here. These are what I've got under my table. So kitchen roll, just in case, all sorts of bits and bobs on there. I've got a cat down there, it's coming to my toes. This is Rosie. Yeah. So this table is now going to be another table I've got going to be used for put the paper. It's wrapping paper, I suppose, when it goes in the post, to book at the back, the back of my canvas. As well, even though I've put this on, hopefully not get no paint on the back of it, you still do. And you might get paint in the middle of that. So what I'll be doing is let it to dry, and then I'll be covering it up like this. Put a nice sticker on it and bits and bobs on there. So it's nice and it'll be a lot nicer. So when it puts in the post, you know, you'll see it in the back of it and it'll look nice. Photos will come on about that on my website about it. There's my printer. I've got anywhere else to put it. And up here is my tablet, my laptop. That's my window, of course. My coffee on it. This has now, things have been taken away into what was already on there is now on my TV room furniture. But the teddies that I kept and dream catchers and things, I've got no idea what I'm going to do with them. I honestly don't know any of the other things. They've got to go because none of them are not needed. They can have to go like upstairs in the little room, more things. And this has got the furniture as well, has got to go, so I can put something else there. So that's pretty much my room. Let's move around that bit. My work table, my printer, my wrapping table, painting table. So it's got all my bits and bobs on here. And like I say, this has got to go. It's not being used. So here, I can move these over there. So, hopefully we can do that. So, I've showed you around what my room looks like now. And I've told you a few stories as well. So I hope you liked the video, and I will be back very soon. Not sure if it's going to be doing art or showing you what the room's going to be looking like, or I'm not 100% yet. So I will be back soon. Bye.